Hello. Hello. Hi. Hey. What's up, chatters? Get this all over here. My face is disgusting right now. I apologize. But I'm back. Holy. What's up? Oh my god. Hey. How's it going? Nah, my face is super dry and peely. Because I brought the bare minimum essentials to my mom's to spend the night. So I need to exfoliate my face. It is so gross. But yeah. Hi. Hello. I hope everyone had a great, fantastic, awesome, super cool Thanksgiving. For those that celebrate. Hi. uh Hi Ace. Hi Cam. Hi Bean. Hi Man Rome. Hi Shock. We had a good Neo stream last night. Really? Did she run around? Was she good? I was worried. But she was chilling. Oh, I thought maybe she'd be like really spazzy. But hours and hours of loafing. Okay. Well, that's good. Yeah. I think yeah. Whenever I come home after being gone for a while, she very angrily meows at me. Like, not like she's actually aggressive, but kind of like a, where the fuck were you? You're only just now getting back kind of thing. Tesla, thank you for the 11-month resub. Appreciate you. But yeah, whenever I come home, like 15 minutes ago when I walked in, she stares at me and she goes, it's like long, like just irritated sounding meows. It's funny. But in like a, like she's happy to see me. She comes up and she, wants pets. But she's also just like, don't fucking leave me again, bitch. Are you kidding me? I can't believe you did this again. Sounds like she's belittling me. Yeah. She's so lovey. Hi, Svantez. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. A little bit. But yeah, no, I'm glad she was good. So far, I haven't found any pee anywhere. So I think she used her litter box. I forgot to bring my pie back. So I have no pie. I also forgot to bring, like, I made 2 pies, right? One for my mom's and one for my dad's. I completely spaced because my mom has a fridge out in the garage. So I put the pies in the garage. I completely spaced bringing the pie to my dad's. So it's all at my mom's. And I didn't even get to have a slice of cheesecake either. I'm sad. I'm very sad. But yeah, so Thanksgiving at my mom's. Well, Thursday. Yeah, Thursday was spent at my mom's. Oh my god, wait, speaking of gifted subs, I freaking heard you guys when I was talking to my brother. Men Rome, thank you for the gifted sub. Ace, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. And The other 5 gifted subs, which show up differently apparently, but there's still 5 gifted subs. Shock, thank you for the 5 gifted subs and the 1 gifted sub. And Anonymous, thank you for the 1 gifted sub. And Gemma, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. And Fred, thank you for the 59-month resub. And Martha, thank you for the tier 3 23-month resub. And Ace, thank you for the penis. Shock, thank you for the gifted sub. Gummy Zombie, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Anonymous, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Shock, thank you for the 1 gifted sub. And the 5 gifted subs. You guys are so random with it. And Anonymous, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. And Ace, thank you for the penis. I actually, like, the alerts that I've thanked 2 days ago, right? I actually don't know. Regardless, you guys are silly. I realize that when I put up bonus time, I was like, damn, I'm kind of like, I really wanted to check in. I swear she's saying Venus and not Venus. Venus. Okay, yes, I was, but not because of your name, because of, yeah, the meme. The bee, like, emoji thing. Not everything is about you, Bean. Ugh, gosh. Yeah, that. Thank you, Cam. Thank you. Cam knows. You reacting to the penis in hydrate alert yesterday was funny. Wait. She did? Probably because the alerts are so, like, sudden. My speakers were on the whole time I was gone. So anything that you guys triggered, you just heard. But I'm glad you got some new time. This is good. This is good. Anyway, so Thursday at my mom's, I'll tell you guys about my Thanksgiving days. We started at my mom's. We're just kind of waiting for my mom to like get ready and stuff, so we just kind of hung out and chatted and just hung out there for a few hours and then headed oh, we got Emma. Emma came into town for Thanksgiving. We went to my grandma's on my mom's side, and I actually got really emotional because, well, I said this in Discord because I was so shocked. I just had to share it with somebody. My aunt and uncle from Portland surprise visited. So like we were at grandma's and just like chatting, waiting for the food to be ready, like reheated all the way and stuff. Like the turkey was almost done or something. And so we were just chatting. And then all of a sudden, I see one of them slip in through the front door. And they ran to go use the restroom because they had driven from somewhere in Arizona to Boise that day to be there. This was at like 5 p.m. So they had like made the road. They had been on the road all day and had gotten up early to be there at that time. So they had like immediately slipped away to the bathroom. But I like jumped up and I was like, oh my God, because I was actually just talking about them earlier with like my mom and my mom's saying I wish they could have made it. Like it'd be cool if they, you know, if they could be here. And they were here. They are leaving Sunday morning, I think. So they asked if I'd maybe be able to go out for lunch or something tomorrow. So I might be going out to lunch with them. I'm not sure. We'll have to see what idea they have. But yeah, and then we had a yummy dinner at my grandma's. Uh, you know, good things mostly. There were some weird conversations, I guess, but uh, you know, nothing I'm not used to at this point. Um, yeah. And then of course after dinner is oh yeah, I'll go through what we had there, I guess. Uh so at my grandma's, my grandma got my grandma on my mom's, sorry, because we also went to my grandma's today, but on my dad's side. Um they got Thanksgiving food like catered essentially. So like everything was pre-made except for like the turkey. The turkey just had to be baked. But it was like already seasoned and stuff, I guess. So um like 90% of the things were just like pre-made stuff, except my grandma did make a stuffing batch from scratch, and honestly I love that stuffing that my grandma makes. So there were two different kinds of stuffing, like the catered stuffing and then the homemade stuffing. The homemade stuffing that she has like cranberries in it and stuff. It's so good. Anyway, and then we had like turkey, we had ham, there was green bean casserole. There was regular mashed potatoes and turkey gravy. There was also a sweet potato mashed potato with like pecans mixed in. That was pretty good. The pecans were soggy. I'm not a fan of soggy nuts, but like the flavor was good. Emma brought pasta salad over that she had made. That was pretty good. Um, Rolls, of course. Cranberry sauce, which was really good. I am a huge fan of cranberry sauce. Honestly, it's hard to pick a favorite Thanksgiving like piece of like which food is your favorite Thanksgiving food. Is hard to pick because I do really like turkey, but I also really like mashed potatoes and gravy. But I also really like cranberries. But I also really like bread. So it's hard to choose, but like maybe from that dinner, oof, I don't know. Honestly, I'm usually not a fan of stuffing, but the stuffing from that specific dinner might have been my favorite actually. That was really, really good. I was very, very yummy. Hi, Finite. Um, and for dessert there, oh god, my grandma had bought like a pumpkin pie, pecan pie, but I had brought my homemade coconut cream pumpkin pie, and then my mom had made a chocolate pie and a blueberry cheesecake and a cherry cheesecake. Wait, I had a little sliver of the cherry cheesecake actually, but I wish I would have taken blueberry. I didn't know there was blueberry. And I had some of my pumpkin pie. Um, which the filling kind of turned out a little soft. I think maybe it needed more time in the oven. Like me putting my burrito in there with them and taking the burrito out 30 minutes through them cooking, the oven probably lost some heat and they probably didn't bake as like firm as they usually do because of the loss of heat. I think I fucked it up a little bit. I should have put them back in. Um, but the flavor was still good. I didn't have any of the pecan pie. Like, bro, there's always so many desserts and not enough space. And I had mimosas at my grandma's for my drink of choice. It was all pretty good. Yeah, I really want to try. Okay, when you say dumplings, they look like homemade noodles. Like, cause you sent me the picture of your food. Like, it was the long things, right? Like, they look like homemade noodles, but they look really good. Yeah, no, the desserts always go too hard in my family, to be honest. We always have way too many. Um, so that was my grandma's. Um, after my grandma's, my mom wanted to get to bed early because she had to work like the Black Friday sale. So we left at a reasonable time, like 9 p.m. or whatever. And Emma wanted to take an extra pie that we had because we had so many pies to her boyfriend's mom's place. So we had driven Emma over there, and she visited with her boyfriend's mom, who was spending Thanksgiving alone because she didn't have her son. Her son slash Emma's boyfriend is in the army. Yeah, Emma has a serious boyfriend. Like, maybe soon boyfriend. Uh yeah, I told Emma, well, Emma also wanted to invite her over, but my grandma's, she can be kind of weird about guests. Um so it maybe might have been a weird situation. Hi, Calvin. But anyway, uh and then after that, Jade and I went back home and like chatted for a while we were getting ready for bed. I was so tired at this point. I don't know why, because I was like at the start of the day. Well, I know why, because I had to wake up early. But like at the start of the day, I was so geared up and ready to be like, I want to go Black Friday shopping. We did not even like, nah. Yeah, we were like, nah, no Black Friday shopping. We're gonna get as much sleep as we can because we had to be up at a decent time again to head out to my dad's. My dad wanted us to be there by noon so that we could road trip out to my grandma and grandpa's side on my grandma and grandpa on my dad's side. Uh, but yeah, no, we were just so sleepy. So my brother and I chatted for a while, went to sleepos, and then got up at like a mid morning time to go to our dad's, and then we road tripped uh out to my grandma and grandpa's on my dad's side, which is in like a small little like farming town in Idaho. Um, we actually took, so my dad, those that have been here uh know that my dad was like getting a Tesla and fixing it up for my sister. He also got another Tesla and fixed it up for my grandma and grandpa on that side. So we used my sister's Tesla to drive there. And that was fun. Like another good, Thanksgiving dinner there. For food there. Hi, Octo. We had, yeah, no, for real, Ace. I mean, Emma isn't too bothered, but like, you know, the boy is just like the benefits though. And of course, all the family members are like, yes, get married, settle down, have kids, be a good wife, because that's just how my family is. Uh, but anyway, POV, every town in Idaho that's not Boise. Actually true though. They're all farming towns. Um, but yeah. So food there was turkey, uh green bean casserole. Oh my god, I'm trying to remember. Um Homemade rolls, mashed potatoes, everything was homemade actually. So like homemade everything. Homemade mashed potatoes, homemade gravy, homemade, oh my god, I just ate this. Why am I forgetting what was there? They have a garden in their backyard. So they had like fresh carrots, pickled tomatoes, which I didn't know was a thing, and I don't like raw tomatoes, but those fucked, bro. I even got the recipe from her because I'm like, I'm gonna make some pickled tomatoes. Those were so good. Um, olives, like black olives and green olives, and pickles, and then some sort of like marshmallow dessert. I saw marshmallows and like oranges and cherries and who knows what else, a mystery marshmallow dessert thing. And then my grandma always makes this anytime we come over. She calls it green fluff. It's like pear and jello and like cream, maybe cheese. I don't know. It's some sort of, it's good. It just looks very unappetizing. Let me see if I can get a photo. What happens if I search green fluff? Oh my god, dude, my nose is so itchy because it's so peely. Yeah, okay. This. Literally this kind of thing. Green fluff. And it's just got, yeah, it's got like marshmallowy stuff and like orangey stuff. And this one though had pears, I think. Because then she also had a different marshmallow dish that had, you could see the whole marshmallows in there and the oranges. So they were similar but different. But yeah. Oh, fuck. Bro. Sorry. I thought I shared my screen. I pressed the wrong button. I'm stupid. But yeah, this kind of thing. Sorry. Closely resembling this, I'd say. Oh. And then yeah, that's like the link that Cam sent is more so like the other thing that she made. No green stuff. Kid hates sauce but will eat this because it's like it's marshmallow. It's not mayonnaise and ketchup. But yeah, it's not the most appetizing thing. I don't take a lot of it, to be fair. I take a lot. I take a lot of the bread, bro. The bread is so good. Homemade rolls. Anyway, and then for dessert there, we had, oh fuck, bro. I should have asked for leftovers of this. We had homemade blackberry cobbler with fresh picked blackberries. Oh! I had an orgasm at the table in front of my grandparents when I took a bite of that shit. Oh my god, it was so fucking good. It was so good. It was like tart and sweet, and then the crust on it was like buttery. Oh, it was the best dessert I've ever had in my life. It was so good. And then we had crustless pumpkin pie, and then there was a chocolate pie too, but I didn't have enough room for the chocolate pie. And then vanilla ice cream. Oh god, the cobbler was so good, man. So good. It was so good. I want more. Now that I'm thinking of it, I want more. Anyway, one. Thank you, Juan, for the 5 gifted subbies. Yippee! Thank you. Appreciate that. You're so kind. You're so kind. And then after dessert, we played a bunch of board games. Well, card games, not board games, sorry. We played some weird like penny game, bro. I don't even know what it was called. You start with like 3 pennies that are essentially your life, like your lives. And then like you, okay, shut the fuck up, Ravenfall. I'm speaking. See, this is why I would not like to have this game on all day or whatever. This is why I shut it off when I wake up. Uh, you like you shuffle the cards, you deal the cards. Like everyone gets one card, okay? And then like you look at it and you decide if you want to trade with the person next in line with you. It's like really simple, but like so RNG. So anyway, the person after the dealer decides like the goal is to get the highest card possible, and the only way you can decline a trade is if you have a king. So, because a king is like the best card. So, the person after the dealer looks at their card, say they have a 6. It's kind of in the middle. Like you could keep it or you could choose to trade it or whatever. The next person has no say unless they have a king. Bro, what is Neo doing? This is her 3rd time in the litter box. I swear to fucking God, if she has another UTI. Every time I leave, okay, not every time. It's been a while, but like in the past when I've left and left her here, she stresses out so much that I'm gone and she gets a UTI when I come back. I swear to God. Anyway, Royal got gifted a subby. Pog. So then like this next person in line doesn't have a say. They have to trade. And then like so you kind of just keep trading the bad card down the line until the dealer gets the short end of the stick and gets left with the bad card. And then the dealer can choose to trade with the deck. But it's literally just all RNG. And then you all flip over your cards, and whoever has the lowest card gives away one of their pennies. Anyway, that was the first game we played. I did not enjoy that game because it was so stupidly simple and just dumb because you had no control, no strategy over it, other than like your poker face, kind of. So I just tried to remain as stoic as possible, or like nonchalant as possible. And then the next game we played. Oh my God, she's throwing up. Ew, seriously? What is up, dude? Where? Bro, are you good? If you're gonna throw up again, you're not gonna throw up right there because it's impossible to clean up that. Or she just like projectile vomited water all over my floor. So I guess give me a moment because I've got to mop up water. The fuck? Ugh, disgusting. All over. Oh, it's like on the leg of the chair, like projectile. I love having a toddler. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Yeah, immediately going over to sniff the spot, like, oh my god, it's just magically gone. Anyway, what the fuck was I saying? Card games. Oh god, okay. I was about to explain the other card game. Okay. Card games. Yeah, I did not like the penny game. Anyway, but if card games are too complicated though, same thing. I don't like it because I feel like I'm really bad. But anyway, so this next game was called Sky Joe. And it was like an actual It was like an actual card game, like with a set of cards that like is titled Sky Joe, you know? Like it's a card game, but you don't play with a deck of cards. I guess kind of could, but like rules would have to be a little different. But anyway, hi Shire, hi Walber. So this one is there's a deck of cards of anywhere from -2 to 12. And you give people a stack of cards that's 9. 12, sorry. You give people 12 cards. And they set it up in a 3x4 grid. And you start with them all facing down. And then you kind of go around in a circle and you either draw a card. Your goal is to get the lowest amount of numbers possible on your grid. Like at the end of the game, you add up all of your numbers on your grid and you want the lowest score, which is why there's negative numbers involved. It's kind of a math game, which I hate the math part, but like, so you go around and you draw a card and decide. Cam, thank you for gifting a sub to Walber. Thank you, appreciate that. Also, hi L4. Okay, well, you can draw a card or you can flip a card on your grid over. So if you draw a card, you either have to discard it and flip a card over, or take that card and put it on your grid and either replace a card that's already flipped over or replace a card that you haven't flipped over yet. So Yeah. The game ends when someone has all of their cards flipped over, and then like everyone gets one more turn, and then you all add up your stuff. But you can like eliminate a column if you get 3 in a row, and then that's like 3 numbers that you don't have to add up to the end of your score. So that one's kind of fun. I like that one. It looks like this. In your eyes. Like this. So this one's fun. I like this card game, Sky Joe. You know what? I should get it myself. I have a collection of like card games that are small because I can put them in a drawer. But yeah, so then we played a few rounds of that. And then my dad was like, well, do you want to test drive the Tesla? And I was like, yeah, of course. So I got to test drive the Tesla too. Drove around a little bit in the boonies, out on the farmland roads. Yeah, it was kind of cool. Hi, Talk. I just got here. You're talking about Sky Joe. Yeah. A card game I played with my grandparents today. Um, sorry, I feel something in my throat. um, Driving the Tesla was like it has like a regenerative brake feature where like when you let go of the gas, it automatically brakes for you and recharges the battery. So you can't coast because the moment you let your foot off the gas, it's brake. So it just kind of felt like a little clunky and weird to get used to that. But I mean, it's cool, I guess, that it recharges the battery. The dashboard, the tablet thing in the front is kind of interesting. And trying to figure out how to mess with all that is a little overwhelming. But it's kind of funny as like a passenger. I didn't do this while I drove it, obviously, but like on the drive there, my dad drove it, and so I was just kind of like watching the camera, like seeing how the Tesla like picks up all of the different cars around you and like traffic cones and uh this Tesla doesn't have the like self-driving thing, but it does correct you if you kind of like go over the line when you're not supposed to. No. So he was like kind of just limit testing it a little bit on the drive up there. And it like he had it set to like a maximum of 80 miles per hour. So if you tried to go over 80 miles per hour, it wouldn't. Cool little features like that, I guess. A lot of hybrids have similar features, but only when you hit the brake. Uses the brakes to restore energy when I stop. I don't know how it does that. Like that doesn't make sense to me. How is the brake recharging the battery? And if it's recharging the battery, friction? Oh, I see. Magnets too. So like if you were completely SOL and didn't have a place to charge, you couldn't just like constantly brake to recharge it. That's where my mind was going. Like if you could just recharge it by braking, why do you have to stop to charge? But okay. That makes sense. Yeah, yeah, yeah. um yeah, it was kind of cool. And I mean, it solidifies my want. If I ever did get a car, I would want an electric car because I don't know, I do think they're cool, but it does create a layer of complexity to like the area where I want to move, like because I want to live in a city that's going to be like plus 200 a month on top of my um like rent payment, which I don't know if that's worth it, especially if I'm not going to be using it that often. You're getting an electric car, do not get a Tesla. That's poor quality all computer. I don't really know anything about electric cars, but it seemed really nice to me. The only thing is that like if I were to ever buy my own car, yeah, sure. I would first of all never buy my own car because I just always would plan to live in the city and not rely on a car. But if I ever got a car handed to me, I wouldn't really complain at all. But my dad is currently like, looking at Teslas and fixing them up for very cheap and able to uh give them to people or sell them to people, I guess. So yeah, if true, handed no strings attached. That's the kicker, I guess. My dad wouldn't do that though. See, unlike someone else I know, my dad would want to send me on my way to Portland with the best that he could. Hi, River. Your car payment is only going to be 200. No, just the parking spot at an apartment complex downtown or whatever. Yeah, no, that's another thing, Manrome, which is why I don't want a car, is because like insurance, tires, I don't know, all that shit. Ugh, my nose is so itchy, guys. I really need to wash my face and exfoliate because I feel like a lizard shedding my skin. It's so gross. I want to get a car that has self-driving because I am constantly driving places where it's just half an hour on a straight road and that shit's so boring. The Tesla that my dad fixed up for my grandparents has self-driving, and they said they tested it and liked it, but uh we're kind of confused because some of the roads out in the middle of nowhere are like either 55 or 35. And sometimes the Tesla would get it wrong. Like the GPS would say that it was 55 when really the road signs on the road said 35. So for self-driving, does the Tesla go 55 in a 35? Because that would be a little monka. If you think it's 55 if you don't get caught. Okay, but like what happens if it's a self-driving Tesla and you're asleep in the back? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that would work. No idea. But yeah. Never don't be awake at the wheel. Okay, but they have like those Ubers or whatever. Self-driving Ubers. And it's not like if something were to go wrong, you'd be able to like brake because you're sitting in the back. So like those are literally self-driving at the mercy of the computer or AI or I don't know, whatever is controlling those. I have never looked into it. I don't know how they work. Does the self-driving not have a cruise control? I kind of figured it would be you go whatever speed, set it, and then just it navigates itself by GPS direction or lane guidance. I don't know. No idea. A large language model is not going to be driving a car. But isn't that what the Tesla is or something. I don't know anything. I don't know anything. I don't do research on cars because I don't want a car. I don't have a car. I don't need a car. I don't rely on a car. But like, I just assumed because Elon and Grok and all that shit. No, I know, but like, so like the camera that it uses in the car to generate the road around you, that's not, I don't know. I don't know anything about it. Tesla uses servers? Question mark. Tesla has its own servers? Question mark. Speaking of servers, when we were hanging out at my dad's house after getting back from my grandparents on that side, my dad was scrolling Twitter. My dad, hopefully this doesn't make you think less of him, but my dad is a big Elon fan. uh and he was reading a tweet about how Elon said there's going to be no smartphones in 5 years or something because his card or whatever is going to do everything a smartphone can do. I don't know. Y'all should not be surprised by that. Guys, I live in Idaho. I'm the only one in my family that likes the city and more that just likes all the tech crap he does. Yeah, I don't necessarily think it's super political, but yeah, no. Dad likes how innovative he is, and dad is very into staying on top of just all the new things that are coming out. He's very interested in AI to see like the potential that it has, etc., etc.
Lurking for like 5
Shire.
years. Thank you for being the magnet that pulls in such great community.
Shire. Oh my goodness. What? Thank you so much, Shire, for the $50. Oh my goodness. Thank you. I'm the magnet? I don't know about that. But I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for the support. Thank you for keeping the timer healthy. And thank you for the kind words. That means a lot. Thank you. I think these past couple of years I've been struggling to grow community. And I haven't really known why, but I think some uncomfortable changes have happened lately. And I think we're on the road to cultivating a more close-knit community, more accepting community, friendly, open-minded, all those things. So thank you for the kind words. That means a lot. I'm glad you think so. My personality and charm is pretty magnetic. Not me, no. I'm just a freak on the internet that you guys find funny somehow. And so you're like, ha, petting zoo, I'm gonna watch this streamer be a dork on the internet to make me feel better about myself because I think I'm weird. Something like that, right? We're gonna start a cult. That's how it starts. Starting a cult? I mean, okay, who here said you're funny? But if that's what you think, bestie, that's what I gotta tell myself. Anyway, that was my Thanksgiving adventure. Tell me about yours. Like I said, I left all my pie at my mom's, so Jaden's gonna have to eat all my pie. What did you guys do? What did you guys have to eat? What family did you see? Or what did you guys already ate a piece? I'm jealous. Bro, I want more of that berry cobbler. Ugh. So good. Or the blueberry cheesecake. I'm sad. Can we kill Ravenfall real quick? This is what I'm saying. You guys want me to leave it on all the time, but this shit, it does this shit. Jamma did say this was a sex cult after all. I thought that was hilarious when I read that. I was like, oh fuck. Nah, turn that shit off. But like, maybe we're gonna go to bed soon anyway. I don't know. Jaden wanted to watch The Walking Dead. I personally am tired. It is 11:30. I would love to wash my face, but I also feel bad that like I was here for basically none of the bonus time. I feel bad about that. Jam up the motherfucking goat. That's right. I sat around. I talked to some friends. I was vibing with my parents. Thursday was cool. Yeah, just a regular old Thursday in Canada. I landed today back home. Oh shit! You already flew back home? Oh my goodness. Oh wait, I saw your comment when I was washing my hands. I saw your comment of, I had more Cheez-Its on the plane and I liked the original better than the extra toasty. It's okay to like the original better than the extra toasty, I guess. As long as you like Cheez-Its. Personally, I just like them a little burnt. I like the flavor. Wash your face and do red light. Red light's gonna take 20 minutes. I don't care for Cheez-Its. Kim? You will if I shove them down your throat. Very forcefully. We can wait. 20 minutes? Yes, please. Good boy. I forgot you could lurk through your bathroom screen. Yeah, I just check in on it. This is a sex cult. Monka. Nah, guys, I've seen sex cult shit. If you guys have ever watched the movie Midsummer, you know what I'm talking about. This is not a sex cult. Midsummer is a sex cult. I hate that movie so much. I will hold it against Tuna for the rest of his online life. The rest of his days, that was his movie suggestion. I am scarred. Religious cults end up being sex cults because the leaders use it to abuse their worshippers? Monka. You get up to sex cult shenanigans in each other's DMs, Walber? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're leading to? I'll abuse my worshippers all I want. Let's That's how Twitch chats work, right? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. My lips are so chapped, bro. I need 12 wives and no one else can get married. Monka S. Yeah, I don't know. Is there anything you guys want to know? Any other questions? Oh my god, a Torah? A Torah is in our Ravenfall server? A Torah. Yippee! Anything you guys want to chit chat about or ask about? Do you guys want to watch The Walking Dead? What do you guys want to do? I mean, it's late, so it's either Walking Dead or bed. But yeah, I'll be available tomorrow morning to chit chat some more, of course. We can have a proper restart tomorrow. I listened. Wait, it was yesterday. I listened to it in the car with Jaden and Emma. Actually, the new All American Rejects album EP. What does EP stand for? Because why are there albums and EPs? Extended play? Oh. So it quite literally means like a mini album. Should listen to new albums, but not a book. I know, because a book I can't. It's not the same to listen to it on stream. EP is me when I stay up too late and want to go to bed. True. Same. Big same. You weren't on stream listening to albums? Listening what? Oh, like you're saying I should have listened to an audiobook because I wasn't on stream? I mean, I probably would have if I was, going to bed on my own and had no other distractions, but like, you know. Where's the Kittspresso book club where we sit and listen to an audiobook in Discord together? See, but that would be hard because it would have to be more of like a book club where we talk about what we read, because like we wouldn't want to miss things, With a show like The Walking Dead or Doctor Who, it's a show where you can jump in at any time and not be super confused. Um, what episode are we on? Episode 3 in season 2? Let's watch Walking Dead and promote the last 6 hours of bonus time so we can catch some more oiling. Technically, I don't know why, because I started bonus time just after midnight and made it 48 hours, but for some reason, there's still 6 hours on the clock when it's supposed to end in 30 minutes. I really suck at math. If we get the timer up to 14 days, I'll be there. True. And you'll get moving content. Well, packing content. I mean, I'm probably gonna pack this week. You saw me pack in boxes earlier right behind me. There's a big stack of boxes now, so I have no excuse to not start packing. I want to come back to visit my brother during summer. College partying again and meeting people from all over the world was so incredibly fun. Did college party? Damn. I mean, I guess I remember you saying you were drinking, but I didn't know it was at a college party. Sell your car and donate the income to the timer. What? That's something. Ugh. But yeah. Rather sell my PC than my car? That's insane. That's insane. But what if you just moved to the city and then you didn't need a car? But will you stay with me today? With me today? Hi, Tizzy. I live in the city state. Yes, I just moved to the city, Cap. The big city. A clean slate, one more day further away. Sell the car, move to Portland, get a job there, and sell the income to save the espresso first time. You could literally live in my basement. How am I? Tuckered out, but good. Are we all moving to Portland after selling our belongings? That is actual cult behavior. Well, time to get started. The more people in Portland, the merrier. Waco. Dude, my lips are so chapped. Oh, I've been biting them so much. I don't have my chapstick here. No. I gotta exfoliate my lips again. And my face. With me today. With me today. Kit's buying a farm in Portland and starting a cult of Twinkie followers there. Buying a farm? Bro, I'm trying to move out of the farmland. I don't want to move into the farmland somewhere else. Portland is right next to Alberta, where one of my friends lives, so I'm down, not gonna lie. Not Alberta, Canada. Wait. Yeah, it's right next to Portland. Very, very close. What? Idaho's closer to Alberta. Idaho touches the Canadian border. Yeah, no. I learned that I really do actually scare off all the twinks, like for realsy. Because okay, so here's an example. Emma has a friend in Portland. And I was like, "Wait, would it be weird if I reached out to him to like show me around Portland or like, you know, like show me the good parts of town when I do move there?" And she was like, I don't think it would be weird, but he is 18 and he's kind of twinky and he watched your streams a couple of times." And he says he's uncomfortable that you would cougar on him. I was like, what the fuck? Come on, man. Ain't no way. I need to shut the fuck up, apparently. I'm scaring them away. Okay, this one's 18 though, but like, I'm scaring them away. They don't even want to be my friend. Is he wrong? I don't even know what this guy looks like. No idea. That wasn't my intention. I just wanted someone that my sister is good friends with to show me around Portland. Because that would be nice. Also, it would just be a friend there. I don't know, man. Shut the fuck up so you can actually cougar on them. No. No, man. I don't even know what this guy looks like. I have no idea. Bro, he's probably not even Twinkie. Just hasn't grown into his body yet. That's what I'm saying. If they're too young, are they really a twink? Or are they just like young? Bro could be hitting 25 and balding. Like, that's not even. I'm trying to think. Yeah, no, because he was 1 year younger than me. So actually, like 23 and balding. Cougar on him. That has to make you feel good. You got a seat at the hotel. Me feel good. No, I don't want to be referred to as a cougar. I'm not old, guys. I'm not old. I will keep my hair. I will keep my hair. Are you worried? Does baldness run in your family? See, my Chicago boyfriend, the Chicago ex, he started freaking balding at like 23. Even before that, he was balding when I freaking met him. But it only got worse. My mom's dad is bald. Like full bald? Oh, just wispy. Just wispy. Balding takes us all, as Jaden says, with a full head of thick, luscious blonde hair. All right, nerds, very past my bedtime, or way past my bedtime, I can read. Gotta get not sick. I hope you sleep well, Ace. Sweet dreams. See you tomorrow. Minoxidil, the earlier you use it, the better. True, because it stops the balding, but like also it's a lifelong cost, like a medication cost essentially. Because the moment you stop using it, it stops working against the baldness. And once you lose it, you lose it. So it's like when you choose to take minoxidil, you have to take it for the rest of your life. Oh, my friend told me she's into twink type men. Oh my god, I almost timed you out. I'm so sorry because I like to highlight as I read. And apparently if I swipe right on a message, if I touch the very, very edge of it, it times you out. Anyway, sorry. She's into twink type men a couple days ago, and she said that's why she crushed on me in college. What? She's into twink type men. Okay, but like, I don't think you're very twinky, Cam. Again, I've only seen the one picture, so I don't know. I don't know. Oh, you were twinky in college. Well, okay, see? Another girl that found her type, finally. I'll start drinking soy to lower my testosterone levels so I don't bald. The dedication. The dedication. Okay, when she doesn't read the in college part. I read it. But I just kind of, I don't know, naturally think that people are younger in here, I suppose. But I know Cam's age. Save the years of minoxidil and buy a plane ticket to Turkey instead. Actually, true. Hair transplant. Cradle snatcher. Bro, that's what that's. It's not the first time I've been called that. In my life, I have dated younger guys, but not like incredibly younger, just like they've almost always been younger than me. So I've been called that before. Baby, no. Nor. Peace and love. You're so bad at reading sometimes. I am. It's because most of the time I get a split second to glance at a chat message, and sometimes I have to fill in the blanks. spawn camping. I called my ex a cougar and she was 4 months older than me. More evidence for your sister's friend. Okay, guys, but like, he's a fresh 18-year-old. I'm not trying to jump on that. I'm just using my connection through my sister to have a friend in Portland because this guy is like grown up in Portland. So he has to know some good spots. Food, good parts of town, bad parts of town. That's a good connection to have. I'm not trying to bounce on it. I'm not trying to bounce on it. I used to call my ex a cougar so she'd hit me. Fuck. He's 18. How much do you think he's paid attention to his surroundings outside of this is where McDonald's is? I don't know, man. Teenagers like to leave the house and go out with their friends and find places to hang out. They know shit. You're not surprised by that? I'm not surprised by that. It makes sense. Time to get that degree from Washington State since you already got the cougar title. I have been on that campus several times, actually. I have been to that campus. And you know what? It's very, very hilly there. And they would call the people there, like, that had really muscly legs, like, they would say that they had cougar calves because I don't know. Because that's the mascot for that college campus. Their library is so fucking cool. It's like a library that's built into the ground, or maybe the ground is built on top of it. I don't know. Like I said, it's a very, very hilly campus. So the library is underground and has a skylight, and you can walk on the skylight and look down into the library. It's so freaking cool. And also, their campus was just so like public transport friendly because it's close-ish to Seattle. So it's like they had like a nice bus that ran through the campus and stuff. And like, I don't know, we had a bus in our college campus too, but it was like just a city bus. So it didn't really go specifically through the campus. It was just like, it took you to the edge of the campus, kind of. But like, that campus had its own bus system or like tram system. I don't know. I don't know what you would call it at that point if it's just for the campus. Been to Pullman, Moscow, lots. The campus is pretty nice, but would not want to live there. Yeah, no. I don't want to live in like the Pullman, Moscow area. Like that small town, I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it. And this is okay, because this is like fresh on my brain because it kind of came up in like conversation with my family, like my move to Portland again and how most of them are very against it. They want me to stay here. They want me to find something here. I don't know. I just I don't know how else to convey to them. Like I hate the small city, the small towns. I hate it. I hate having to drive everywhere. I hate the cost of living here. Like, it's ridiculous. Portland got burned to the ground, don't you know? Yeah, apparently some riot is happening in Portland right now. My dad brought that up. I don't know, because I don't watch the news, but apparently some shit's going down in Portland. Also, I think my phone's been listening to me because my phone has been sending me like news articles or like yeah, alerts or like notifications for news articles about Portland, and it'll be like shooting happened in coffee shop parking lot. Woman arrested outside of the Pearl District for I don't know. Nothing is happening in Portland. I was trying to be sarcastic. But apparently shit is happening in Portland. I don't know, according to my dad. Isn't Portland next to Idaho? It's close, yeah. It's 6 hours away from Boise. Driving. It's a big city. It's gonna have protests and crime. Yeah. 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 Anyway, stay here and do what? Stay here and be close to family. And I don't know, live a happy life somehow. I don't know, man. Shootings happen everywhere. There's always a protest in Portland. Part of its charm, but compared to other cities, it is fine. Not in my perfect America that we made great again. Apparently, ICE is also currently in Portland. I don't know. That's also what my dad said. I don't know. I don't like my dad does watch the news, so like I guess I'm inclined to believe him, but I don't know anything. They're everywhere though. I thought they like mobbed together or some shit. And like I don't know, took over the town. Because didn't like there was a thing about them taking over DC or something. And then they went to Chicago and then their next target was Portland. Like don't they mob together and I don't know. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Sorry. So wait, my dad was saying the National Guard is in Portland, I think. Right? I think that's what he said. But again, I don't know anything. I don't watch the news because I'm always here streaming. Hi, Winky. No, you. I want to be in Portland. I want to be someday. Someday. Oh, okay. A possible cool silver lining thing. Like one of the things that I took away from my Thanksgiving uh family adventure, I suppose. Uh my mom's boyfriend said that he would pay for cosmetology school if I wanted to go. If he's serious about that, I'm serious about that. I will go. I will go. But I need to figure out if he was actually serious or if he was just drunk. I don't know. It would require me to stay here for 9 months for the whole program. So like I would be in Boise for another 9 months and I don't know if I want to do that or if I should I don't know. I'd be able to save money, I guess, but 9 months is a long time. So I want to like reach out to my hairstylist and ask her about when she went to cosmetology school here, like if there's any way I can expedite the program. Like I'll overwork myself. I don't fucking care. If I could do it in half the time. In 4.5 months. I don't know. You can cook a whole human in that time. This is true. This is very true. Are most people leaving Portland? I don't know. I mean, I think there's let's say like a turnover rate, a high turnover rate in Portland. There's a lot of people moving out of Portland because they hate it, but there's also a lot of people moving to Portland because they want to live there. It's kind of like an exchange of the older generation for the younger generation in Portland right now, I think. Because honestly, even in my apartment complex alone, there have been people that I have met that have moved from Portland to here because they hate it in Portland, but they still want outdoorsy city vibes, but like have it be clean and safe. And I don't know. small. Anyway, I'll come visit you in Portlandia. Hell yeah, please do. So like Californians leaving to Texas, Californians leaving to Idaho. That was a thing during COVID. Like that was the all Idaho could talk about was, oh my god, the Californians. Californians are also just leaving. Too expensive. True. True. Like I'd love to live in Cali, but cost of living? Unless you're rich as fuck, you cannot. Winky, you're so rich. How do you afford to live there? I do it and I'm not rich as fuck. Well, I'd have to get. You have like another job on the side, right? For me, I only stream. I don't have a side thing. So I like going forward or like moving anywhere, I would need to be sure that I could do it on streamer income alone to start at least. But like I'm open to doing something on the side. I just don't want to like I tried doing something on the side a couple years ago and it completely took over my life and made me basically abandon stream. So I I want to put the streaming first always and then have something else on the side because I like this and it's working so far, so I want to continue to make it work in the ways that it can for me. Yeah. No, for sure. I agree, Winky. That's why California is like not an option for me. Like I'd love to live there, but it's not an option. But Portland, on the other hand, it being a little cheaper than what I'm paying now is crazy. People in Portland complain about Californians too. Do they really? Have you seen Bend, Oregon? I have not been there personally, but I have family that lives there. Um, I think it's too small for my tastes. It's not the city. But I haven't been there, so I don't know. I mean, still, it's probably car dependent, right? Did you ever go through and pick your picks for the Steam and Game Awards? I did not know. Hi, Abby! Oh my gosh, hello! Hi, Hummus! I hope your Thanksgiving was good. Isn't Portland Twilight Land? No, but Twilight was filmed in uh Oregon. Forks, Oregon. If that exists. Does that exist? Oh, Washington? Frick, I don't know. But it is on that's like this general side of the US. Hell yeah, I'd be on that Twitter grind. Oh, Forks, Washington, okay. Well, Washington touches Oregon, so it's close. And the same climate kind of thing. So you're not far off. Also, hi, Juan. The Pacific Northwest. Yes. Yes. Very rainy, moist weather. Are we doing The Walking Dead? I'd like to. It is midnight. I do want to wash my face and brush my teeth first, if that's okay. But yeah, I'm down to do The Walking Dead. Not okay, Smile. Got my ass out of bed just to yap for another half hour. SMH my freaking head. Okay, I'm sorry. But then Winky came in, and now Abby's here. And we got, you know, talking. We'll yap more tomorrow, though, because I think there's only like a select few of you here. Like the late night crew, you know? And I'm probably going to have to repeat myself for tomorrow, like morning. Which I don't mind. I can talk about it again while I eat my breakfast or whatever. For the morning yappers. We'll see how my parents' Wi-Fi and streaming goes. If it doesn't work, I can host, probably. Or I could just host in general, maybe. Kid fucking hates us being here. What the fuck? Excuse me? Sorry. No need to apologize. Alright, let me get some YouTube music for the background of Ravenfall. Oh my god. This is crazy because this is what my grandparents put on while I was over there. Okay. This fireplace sound. Don't need an ad blocker. I have ad blockers. I have a bunch of unused mini PCs you could remote into and do whatever with the stream. Mini PCs? What the? A bunch. Jamma just got a server full of, or a house with a server room full of PCs. They grow on trees. All right, we got good old Ravenfall. I wish that was a joke. You know what? I'm not surprised. After like hearing about your capabilities, I'm not surprised. People like you do have rooms like that. Which isn't a bad thing. It's just, you know, it checks out. It makes sense. Okay. Hoggies. You can go here. Put this on though. Probably gonna have to move it to the top. I'm not sleeping yet, but I will be. Alright. I will see you guys in Discord then, if you want to join us for The Walking Dead. If not, I will see you guys tomorrow morning. I'm very happy to see a healthy timer again. Thank goodness. Thank you guys for allowing me to have a couple of days for my family and hang out with them. It was nice to kind of, I don't know, like step away for a bit and, I don't know, like not have to be in like entertainer mode all the time, I guess. It was nice to just kind of be an NPC. But yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. It was nice to spend time with family. I hope you guys had good Thanksgiving breaks as well. But now it's back on the grind. Back on the grind. I'm sad I don't have leftovers. But we've got our like plant-based turkey to make and cranberry sauce that I'm kind of excited for because I don't know, trying new things is exciting. I'm excited for this. So we'll probably make that tomorrow so that I can have leftover turkey and cranberry sauce and stuff, but like not traditional turkey. But yeah, okay. I'll see you guys in Discord. We're gonna watch The Walking Dead. I think we're on season 2, episode 3, 4, something like that. And then if not, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night. Thank you. Thanks for welcoming me back, too. I know I kind of got back late, so thank you for being here. Thank you for welcoming me with open arms. It was fun to see you guys. And I did genuinely miss you guys. When I was at my mom's, I was like, wait, it's kind of weird to, like, not be streaming here. But, like, low-key, when I told you guys in Discord that drama happened, like, big drama happened, and I'm glad I was not streaming that. Big drama. So anyway. Yeah. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Good night. Sleep well. Sweet dreams. Or see you in Discord. I'm gonna get ready for bed, so give me like 15-20 minutes to wash my face and brush my teeth, okay? And then I'll be in Discord.